Hi everybody, my name is Shannon and welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I greatly appreciate it. If you are new here, welcome. Enjoy the show. And if you're returning, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's been enjoyable coming on here and talking to each and every one of you. Every day it seems, right? Every single day. So I got a new book. I know if you're returning, that does not surprise you. I got the bird version. That's right. The Mini Amigurumi Birds by Sarah Abadino. So we're going to go over this and I'm going to tell you what I like about this book and why I added this to my collection. So this book is part of a 3-part series. We have the oceans, the animals, and now the birds. Each book contains 26 patterns. I know, you already looked at it and you're like, that did not say 25, 26, right? It says clearly right here, 25 patterns. That's right, 25 birds and 1 egg. That counts as 26 patterns. So I thought that was very cute. It threw me off a little bit at first. I'm like, but the others have 26. Why can't we have 26? We do. We have a bird, 25 birds and 1 egg. So I thought that was adorable. So just like the other 2 books, this book is written in the UK terminology. That's okay. There's a chart in there for easy conversion to the United States terminology. And I like to tell people it's just a step down. When you're looking at things like that, double crochet in UK is a single crochet in the United States terminology. So it's just a step down, right? Very simple, very easy. And the devices and the things in here, they're all single crochet. The other books, they're all single crochet. And if you look at it and you start and you forget, that's okay. You'll just make the first one and you'll start and it'll be a lot longer and you'll realize it. And in all the other ones, you'll learn. Easy enough. So that's one thing that might throw off the United States audience, but you've got it. It's easy. So it also has good instructions in the beginning if you've not done amigurumi before. So it helps you to walk through the technique so you can do this even as a beginner. And these are very beginner friendly patterns. The nice thing about these is each one, if you utilize the materials that they call for, is 2 to 3 inches. So you look at that. This charming book is full of cute characters, birds to crochet. You've got the vibrant peacock, the puffin, the emu, you've got swans, you've got the robin, the bluebird. There's such a variety. Penguins in there, such a variety to work through. You're sure to find a bird that somebody that you know loves, even if you don't like birds, right? Maybe you just like the egg, and that's fine too. So I thought that was really a lot of fun just to have all of these different things and to round out the series. Since again, I have the animals, I have the oceans, and I need the flying creatures, right? We need the birds, and to have so many different options. So 26 patterns, 25 birds and 1 egg, and this is wonderful. The other thing that's very nice about this is the books contain all these colorful color photos. So it's not line drawings. So you get an idea of what each thing is supposed to look like in its finished configuration. The book also has, beyond just the terminology, it goes into details on where to place the eyes and how to do that for the cutest of creatures. So if you've seen some of my videos in the past, you know I may or may not, when it comes to embroidery, put my eyes on slightly crooked. Not necessarily on purpose. That's okay. It just adds character. So on this, it's showing you, or it's telling you on what row that you're working on and how many stitches between that you place safety eyes if you're using safety eyes. So that way you can get your particular bird to look the closest to the picture as possible. Not all patterns do that, and they leave it up to the individual and they say, well, place the facial features on use the photo as a guide. Well, maybe you're that good and artistic and you're able to do that. I've wound up with my eyes maybe lower than what the book shows, or too high, or too far apart, or one's up a little higher and one's down a little bit lower. Yes, that's happened to me on every single time. If you can do it, I'm going to do it that way. Not necessarily on purpose. So I really do like the fact that they get into that detail. So then if I want my bird to look exactly like the one in the picture, I can get that effect. And that I find really, really nice to have those details right there. They also give more details on how to place the bird, the wings and the beaks and any of the other structures of the amigurumi. So they really give you that detail. They're not leaving you guessing. So I thought that was really helpful, especially when they're talking about this is a very beginner-friendly book. Things along that line, those details are what make that beginner-friendly. So just different ways of doing it. One of the other things, if you look at the book, everything in the book talks about using a fingering weight yarn and a size C crochet hook, which is a 2.75 millimeter hook. That's a small hook. I don't have a problem using smaller yarn and smaller needles, but as a beginner, I would personally highly recommend you get a smooth worsted weight yarn, not fuzzy, not a novelty yarn, just a very smooth, easy, comfortable yarn, and a size F or a G crochet hook, and practice them with that. That's going to give you a lot more confidence, and it's not going to be as frustrating. When you're first working with these, the pieces are small. If you look at, it's only going to be this big when you finish your bird. So the pieces obviously are going to be tiny. Use bigger yarn and bigger hooks. It'll make a bigger finished project, but you'll get that confidence. You'll gain that experience, and it'll still be absolutely adorable. So that's a good recommendation from me on that one, to limit frustration and have something that is just uniquely yours, your own character. Put the eyes on crooked. It's okay. No one's gonna judge you. You know, make the little the feet of the birds and everything, one's up or down, one's up a little higher than the other. That's okay. All of those things are unique features that make your animal that much more lovable and that much more unique to you. So with looking at these, some of the other things that you can do is you can attach, once you finish these, you can attach the little birds to purses, keychains, baby buggies, baby mobiles, those things that hang down in front of a child's crib. You can put all the different birds, make all the birds that maybe the parents like, maybe have special meaning to you or to other family members, and hang those down and everything. And then that's the colorful, creative thing that you can give as a baby shower gift. So that's another nice thing. If you were part of like a random acts of kindness and you like to make cute things and leave them everywhere, this fits the bill. They're small, they're easy to construct, they are beginner friendly, there's relatively few stitches in each bird, so then you can get them done a little bit quicker. So this isn't your large, huge project that's going to take you weeks on end. This is something that'll be done quickly. If you're an experienced crocheter, you can do it in an evening. It's not an issue. If you're a beginner crocheter, give yourself some time. Give yourself some leeway and work through this stuff. You've got this. It's okay. And if yours looks a little crooked the first time, that's okay. Keep it. I'm telling you right now, you need to keep it when you make your first one, especially if it's quirky. Keep it, because your next one's going to be better, and the one after that will be. And then pretty soon you'll look back and go, wow, that was my first thing. You'll be able to see that progress. This book is so beginner friendly along that line of getting that confidence and building that. I really like this whole entire series for that reason. So if you've seen my other book reviews, I've got the oceans, right? I have the animals, and now I have the birds. So one of the things I like about this too is for amigurumi books, crochet books in general, these are relatively inexpensive. Each one has 26 patterns, and this one states on it $12.95 full price, US price, $14.95 in Canada. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them in other booksellers, different places that may or may not have books. Joann's occasionally carries them, and a lot of times they'll have a 20% off discount. This one here was $11.95 at Joann's. Might be $12.95 normal, but $11.95. And this one was $12.95. So having books with 26 patterns for less than $13, 50 cents a pattern, 50 Search Press, they're known for that. They like to keep their patterns around that 50-cent price. That to me makes it really, really an economical jump into getting a book, getting high quality patterns, getting something that has good pictures with good instructions and very easy to make. They're simple designs that'll really build your confidence. So I really enjoy this entire book series for that reason. I hope you do too. I'll link this stuff down below. I don't have affiliate links. I'm just doing it to help you out. If you like them, go get them. Join me. I'm making a bunch of minis. Talk to you guys later. You have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. Bye-bye.